Hello, I am Glowfenix Out, and welcome to my review for the Marvel Cinematic film Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. It's a 2021 superhero action fighting film. This is the tale of Shang-Chi, or he goes in San Francisco, well, he is in San Francisco in the opening scenes, Sean. From seeing kind of the opening sequences and the beauty and artistry of kind of the encounter that between Wenwu and Ying Li. The fight choreography is stunning, and one of the standout scenes is that bus fight. That was when I was like, okay, yeah, I'm hooked on this film and this character. Sim Liu, who plays Shang-Chi, or when he in the beginning, Sean, with lots of charm, and then at times kind of this kind of inner conflict of the character and the story. On to talking about some of the other characters, from Shang-Chi's sister, Xu Xialing. From exploring her fight club to seeing that cage match between Wong and Abomination. There's even a blink and you'll miss it moment where you can spot a Black Widow from 2021's Black Widow. So yeah, overall she was a cool character, and I quite enjoyed her weapons, the rope darts. Let's talk about two other characters, one being Katy and the other being Travis Slater. First, I'll talk about Katy and the friendship and journey she goes along with Shang-Chi as the film progresses, from those karaoke scenes to the performance from Awkwafina. Overall, she was a funny and entertaining character. Well, let's get on to the character of Trevor Slattery and some of my thoughts on some of the other aspects of the film. First on, kind of how surprising kind of seeing him return, kind of the actor who kind of portrayed kind of an impersonator of the Mandarin, kind of Wenwu in Iron Man 3, from kind of his introductory scene as the court jester to Wenwu, to his strange but somewhat adorable a Handu from kind of coming from kind of the kind of Chinese mythology, one of the many creatures that inhabits the realm of Tal Lo. Overall, it was quite funny seeing this character pop up. He had some entertaining and funny scenes. Let's talk about some of the aspects and my thoughts on kind of the latter half of this film, from them unlocking the key to Tal Lo in a breathtaking water splash scene involving kind of the unravelling of the map to get to Tal Lo, to when we finally dive into this new magical realm. I really liked seeing this place unfold before your eyes, seeing all the kind of magical creatures and kind of the natural environment of this realm. From the training montage of the villagers to kind of both kind of Katy learning to kind of take on the bow, to kind of Shang-Chi and the family bond between him and Yang Lin. Not just the fight sequences, but also kind of showing off the artistry, which I've kind of already mentioned, kind of the different kind of martial arts or kind of the kind of styles, kind of see kind of her kind of going around, kind of using kind of her movements, to kind of then the kind of Katy kind of looking and being like focusing, okay, I need to do this, she needs to grow out, kind of focus on doing this one thing. That final battle and confrontation, from first the Ten Rings battling the people of Tal Lo, to Razor Fist, a member of the Ten Rings who has a machete for a right arm. It is quite cool. It's kind of full reveal of who the true villains of this film are, kind of going a bit more back in time, kind of telling the story of the dwellers in the darkness and how it attacked thousands of years ago on Tal Lo, to Shang-Chi confronting and attacking his father Wenwu, fighting one another and finally seeing him have the 10 rings. Oh, and that dragon, the great protector. Overall, there were some very cool sequences. On to my final thoughts of this film. Overall, I thought this film was great. Some of the best fight sequences I had seen in a while, and as a whole, this Marvel Cinematic Universe. From the performances to seeing these new, exciting characters and places was all very thrilling. Kind of seeing out how kind of his origin played out through this whole film and the journey he goes on from kind of fully expressing himself and his past. The friendship that he has between him, Shang-Chi, and Katy was very sweet to see. It's kind of a whole lot to see, kind of a testament to kind of the script and the performances of each actor. I had an awesome time watching the film. It is an excellent superhero film. My rating for Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings is 9 film emoji, which I kind of call super wicked. Glowfenix Out.